a little bit more for you a little bit later in the newscast, but stick with us. Right now, we're going to turn our attention to Riviera Beach in that area. Last time we talked to Al Peffley, he was showing us the marina there.
Yeah.
Yes. Hi, Al.
Hi, Jim. We're still here at the Riviera Beach Marina tonight, where the rain is beginning to fall a little more so than we saw just a few minutes ago. I'm here with a fellow, Craig Russell, who is here tonight with his boat at the Riviera Beach Marina, a 56-foot Alaskan trawler, and he and his friend Nancy plan to stay on the boat all night long during this hurricane. We haven't seen anybody else out here on a boat preparing to tough it out, so to speak, but Craig is going to do that, and he's been nice enough to agree to talk with us briefly about why you'd want to spend the night out here during a hurricane on a boat. So, Craig, what are your thoughts about staying out here tonight if the hurricane were to suddenly come in our direction?
We're being cautious. We have been watching everything, listening to good old Mike's weather page, spaghetti models, all day, watching the bands coming and going, and watching the storm hopefully starting to move, which it's not yet. These bands have been doing this all day. We get a little bit of rain, then we get a little sunshine, and then it stops again. But we are being very cautious. If the winds pick up, we're out of here. We have a car. We have friends in Jupiter, Ron and Natalie. We're going to stay up in their house, and we are going to be cautious. We've already said if winds pick up and they're going to hit 60, 70, we're out of here. But at the moment, I checked the wind finder, which is one of the places I always use when we're sailing, looking for weather, and it's talking about 30 to 35 knot maximum gusts overnight. So at that point, we feel good. We get squalls through here like that frequently, and we're going to hang out. But it changes. We're out of here. Getting on that bicycle. We're biking out of here. We're going to look like the Wicked Witch of the West.
Are you feeling a little lonely out here? We don't see anybody else out here except you and Nancy on this boat. All the other boats that are left, there's nobody on these boats. There's no lights out here. It's just you and her.
Well, no, not necessarily. We have a boat over here. I think they're on there. Josh is on there, and there's the dive boat over there. I think they told me they're staying on board, and maybe there's one other boat here, but that's it. It's pretty quiet out here. Ron and Natalie came over, had pizza with us for dinner tonight.
You were telling me, in your opinion, there are roughly 50% of the boats that have left, and 50% of the boats remain here at the marina.
Pretty much, more or less like that. Some of the boats have hauled out there at Cracker Boy. Other boats have headed south. They went to the Keys. I remember one guy said, I'm going to head north to North Carolina. It's like, don't go there. And fortunately, he didn't, because that's where it's going to be going next.
So are you somewhat relieved then that it appears it's not coming in this direction and that you're pretty safe here now?
I feel much better today than I did 2 or 3 days ago. 2 or 3 days ago, Nancy's already taken her things off the boat. She's ready to go if we need to go. But 2 or 3 days ago, when it looked like that storm, we were right in the direct path of it. We weren't sure that we were going to stay. And it's only been the last couple of hours, as things are changing, that we said, we can spend the night. We can, if we need to, we'll get out of here tomorrow. If it still stays circling over those poor people in Grand Bahama, and then for some reason those, what do you call it, the northern fronts don't work out and it starts coming to Florida, we'll get out of here.
And one other thing, sir, what have you done to secure your boat here at the marina?
Same thing I've done for 3 other hurricanes. A lot of lines, a lot of fenders, and hopefully a lot of luck. And I think luck is the most important part of it.
You've ridden out 3 hurricanes here at this marina before?
The boat has, but we haven't. We left. Those were all Irma and Matthew.
Okay.
You know, they were bigger. They were hitting here more directly. Winds were. I remember somebody who stayed on their boat at Cracker Boy, and he said it was 110 knots blowing through here.
Yeah.
I don't want to be here in 110 knots.
So you have a plan B. You're ready to go if necessary, but for right now, you're going to stay put.
Yes.
Okay, well, best of luck. We hope everything goes well for you here tonight. So here's a fellow, Craig Russell, originally from Vermont, who's now here at this marina, spending the night during Hurricane Dorian. He feels like it's probably going elsewhere, and it's not really going to be a threat here for him and the other, I guess, couple of boaters who may still be left here. But for the majority of people, they are not sticking around this marina tonight. Live in Riviera Beach, Al Peffley, CBS 12 News.
All right.
I love the quote of the night. I think a lot of lines and a lot of luck.
Yeah.
Like that.
But yeah, there are so many boaters here, and I think that really sums it up right there. But he's very brave, but he had a backup plan in case
he knows
things
what he's doing.
go south, or in this case, go west. So I think that I commend him for taking the initiative. How many lines did you say he put on that boat?
A lot.
That's a big investment he's got sitting in that pier.
He's going to take care of it. Absolutely.
Yeah. All right.